wind and the west moon, when their bones are picked clean and the clean bones gone, they shall have stars at elbow and foot. Though they go mad, they shall be sane. Though they sing through the sea, they shall rise again.
I have just done the world premiere of Under Milk with the opera, so I have been bathed in Dylan Thomas for approximately 2.5 months. He's irreverent, he can be lascivious, he's so clever in his wordplay, he understands the differences in people of all types of community, and with his words gives you a visual aspect to what people feel, think, how they react from every echelon in society, so he's quite complex.
For lovers be lost, love shall not, and death shall have no dominion.
I think my first introduction to Dylan Thomas was as a schoolboy in North Yorkshire, and we read The Force That Threw the Green Fuse in a classroom setting, and I think it spoke to several of us there. It was so clear, and the imagery was so beautiful that we took our well-thumbed copies of the Faber Book of Modern Verse and flicked through, finding all the other Dylan Thomas poems that were in it, reading them. I think also, as a young boy growing up in Yorkshire, the dissolute lifestyle seemed to be a romantic ideal as well.
Under the windings of the sea.
What do you think about the idea of having a headphone choir, being a singer yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. A brilliant concept, and I think especially helping to foster a community in our global village with our advanced technology and so on. I just think that it'll create harmony and empathy between cultures and different people coming together, creating a sense of community. I just think it's a wonderful idea, and I know that it'll be successful.
They lying long shall not die windily, twisting on racks when sinews give way.
Yeah, I love the poem. I've got a copy of it in front of me here so I can remember bits of it. But as Hyacinth was saying earlier, you know, the barriers of race and creed are broken down and disarmed in death, if you like. And the poem is very much, I think, about the sort of triumph of the human spirit. And what's brilliant about Dylan Thomas is that he takes that and then he elaborates it, and, you know, what was kind of death and bones under the ground and that kind of thing, you know, then becomes stars in a different context. I mean, I just love the imagery that he creates.
Strapped to a wheel, yet they shall not break. Faith in their hands shall snap in two, and the unicorn evils run them through.
The thing that really interests me with this headphone choir is the idea that we often sort of walk down the street on our own, perhaps humming our way to whatever it is that we happen to be listening to that day. And I love the idea of lots of people humming along to the same thing simultaneously, and knowing and having some sort of identity and being able to identify themselves with other people that they may not have otherwise mixed with. And it's fantastic that they can all kind of come together and not just be humming different things, and they can all be humming the same thing at the same time and singing the same thing at the same time. It's fantastic.
And death shall have no dominion. No more may gulls cry at their ears, or waves break loud on the seashores. Where blew a flower, may a flower no more lift its head